The real nanoscience begins at the moment when we can not only observe tiny things, but when we can create them. And when we say tiny, we mean small things that are millions of times smaller than your palm or the mobile phone it holds. One of the devices that can create the nano world is the electron beam writer. The following shots show the process of preparing micro and nano structures, or to put it more precisely, exposure on the electron beam writer. Data for an electron beam writer are prepared where else? In a computer. The electron beam writer is controlled, you guessed it, by a computer. Exposure takes place on thin silicon wafers in an emulsion that is sensitive to beam of electrons, much like the old camera shutter clicking and releasing light on a celluloid film for a short time. The image is formed gradually in small boxes, and it takes a while. Our photograph will be exposed for about 4 hours. For everything to turn out well, there must be nearly constant temperature in the laboratory all this time. We just have to watch our thermal expansions while we create the nano world. The same applies to purity. Dust particles hitting the silicon wafer could spoil the whole job. There should be less than 100 such particles per cubic foot in this laboratory. Time to develop. Not in a darkroom, but in a centrifuge. After exposure, there's only a latent image on the silicon wafer, which must be developed like a photograph to form the physical structure. The tiniest details in such an image may be 1,000,000 times smaller than your palm, down to just 10 nanometers. And this is the giant step into the nano world of mobile phones, electronic and optical microcomputers, into the world of fast optical communications, and so on.